Hey, you. Let's go ahead and get settled in. And then realize in a flash that awareness is already perfectly established. There's nothing for you to do here. Everything is already arising and being known all on its own. So just sit back and notice whatever there is to notice. And now open awareness to any mood that might be coloring awareness. Moods linger. They can last for days or weeks, and sometimes even months. And when we're not aware of them, they can end up wreaking havoc in our lives. They can spoil our relationships and our work. So I invite you to start becoming aware of any moods operating in the background. You might even find it useful to keep track of them in a journal. And now become aware of any mind state or emotion that might be coloring your heart and mind. Is the mind sleepy? Is it restless, busy, anxious, or worried? Mindfulness of our heart minds, of Jitta, includes all mind states and emotions in the field of awareness. So again, go ahead and explore right now whether there is anything coloring your heart and mind in this moment. Is the mind bored or impatient? Is it concentrated, calm? Is it happy or sad? Is it curious or interested? Is it tender and sensitive? Is it pitiful, full of despair? Is it hopeful and optimistic? Just know whatever's there. And when you know or become aware of any mind state or emotion, see if you can open to it and become interested in it as a matter of direct experience. What is boredom like? What does it feel like? Where is it experienced? Is it somewhere in the body or on some vague plane of existence? Go ahead and ask, what is the attitude in the mind right now? Is there desire or clinging? Any kind of reaching or leaning forward in the mind? Is there aversion or resistance? Any pushing away of the present moment's experience? Or is the mind open, receptive, and flowing smoothly? Is the mind cloudy, diluted, or confused in this moment? Or is it bright, clear, and vivid? Sometimes, just by asking these questions, or simply asking, what is the attitude in the mind? You might feel a sort of settling back into the present moment, a letting go of an identification you didn't even know you had. In the last minute of the session, just begin again as you stay aware of the body and the breath and sounds. Also be aware of any predominant mind state or emotion. Well, thank you again for practicing. Before you go, why don't you take a moment to feel grateful for yourself for putting in the work today? What you're doing here, it may be simple, but it's not easy. The practice doesn't provide a quick fix to all the obstacles you're facing in life. Like building any skill, it takes time, devotion, commitment. You can't expect to master it in 10 days, a month, or even a year for that matter. But every time you do practice, every time you recognize the way the mind is without reacting to it, your mindfulness deepens and the habit energy gains momentum. And even though you may still find yourself falling into patterns of reactivity, once you've cultivated any degree of mindfulness, peace and happiness are never far off. You need only remember to begin again, to come back to your body, back to your breath, as you settle into and embody the wide open and formless space of awareness. You need only remember that you are already entirely free, already perfectly still and at peace. In any case, please keep it up and try to remember that your practice isn't confined to the seat or cushion. Our life is our practice, So go give it your all. And I'll see you back here tomorrow.